Now on Toledo News this morning, getting justice. What Toledo City Council did in the hopes of getting justice for slain 10-year-old Damia Ezell. Plus, going green. EcoFest Toledo is set to return after a 2-year hiatus. A preview of the event coming up. And Acoustics for Autism, how this annual event benefits those with autism right here in our community. Good Saturday morning. My name is Jaden Jefferson and welcome to Toledo News this morning. Toledo police say they're in need of help locating a homicide suspect. On July 7th, Mario Kia was shot and killed during a dispute in the 400th block of Pontiac Street. If you have any information regarding this incident, call or text Crime Stoppers at 419-255-1111. You may be eligible for a cash reward of up to $5,000, and you can remain anonymous. Toledo City Council has contributed $10,000 to the current amount of reward money that will be given to the individual that provides a tip leading to an arrest or the arrest of whomever is responsible for the death of 10-year-old Damia Ezell.
Hopefully, with this additional $10,000 added to the reward, that somebody will speak up.
The Toledo Police Department's Crime Stoppers unit is accepting tips via talk or text. Simply dial 419-255-1111. You can remain anonymous. Now taking a look at traffic, due to the upcoming Acoustics for Autism event, Conant Street in Maumee will be closed March 6th from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Northbound traffic will be forced to detour at Broadway Street, and southbound traffic must detour at John Street. The Board of Lucas County Commissioners has lifted the mask mandate for Huntington Center and Glass City Center. Effective immediately, people attending Toledo Walleye games and other events in the two county-owned buildings will not be required to wear masks. The county will continue to offer the opportunity for fans attending walleye games to receive vaccinations and boosters. Those who participate in the free vaccine clinic will have a chance to win walleye merchandise, gift cards, and/or game tickets. Site Selection magazine ranked Toledo in the top 10 in 2021 for new business investment among metropolitan areas with a population between 200,000 and 1 million. The city cites its successful partnerships with Lucas County, the Toledo-Lucas County Port Authority, Jobs Ohio, and the Toledo Regional Chamber of Commerce as the reason for this ranking. Acoustics for Autism is returning this year. And coming up later in the show, I'll be speaking with Scott Hayes of Project I Am, which hosts the event, to discuss the many ways this event supports those with autism right here in our area. If you're a property owner, business owner, elected official, or any individual who is passionate about downtown Toledo, Rust Belt Coffee is inviting you to their 2022 Coffee Connections event. Board members of the Downtown Toledo Improvement District, Connect Toledo Downtown Development Corporation, and staff will be present to chat about downtown activities and the organization's projects. The event will be in the format of an open house from 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. on March 9th at Rust Belt Coffee on North Ontario in Toledo on June 15th, September 14th, and December 14th. Coming in April, it's the Florence Scott Libby 419 5K and Riders Kids 419 1K at Ottawa Park in Toledo. The run will be held Saturday, April 16th at 8:45 a.m. to celebrate the history of the 419, according to the Toledo Roadrunners, which will be hosting the event. To learn more about the race and/or to register, visit jadenreports.medium.com. The Old West End Association has announced that the 49th Annual Old West End Festival will be held June 3rd from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. The event will feature the King Wamba Parade, a beer garden, entertainment in the Arboretum, yard sales, house tours, and food. More details will be announced soon. The Toledo-Lucas County Sustainability Commission has announced that EcoFest Toledo will return after a 2-year hiatus. The day-long event celebrates all things sustainability and offers residents the opportunity to learn about ways they can live a greener, healthier lifestyle. The festival will take place from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saturday, April 9th at Handmade Toledo, located on Adams Street. There will be sustainability workshops, eco-vendors, nonprofits with information and volunteer opportunities, children's activities, food trucks, and live music. To learn more about the event, including what you can expect from the various workshops, visit jadenreports.medium.com. The City of Toledo has released a list of its 2022 drop-off recycling events. Acceptable items include electronic waste, including TVs, CRT TVs, and monitors, up to 10 tires, on or off the rim, but no commercial tires. Document shredding and recycling, houseware goods, clothing, toys, bulky items, cardboard, and refuse. Styrofoam and boat wrap will be accepted April 23rd, May 7th, and May 21st. Large appliances will not be accepted. For event dates, times, and locations, you can again visit jadenreports.medium.com. This next story may make you want to rethink what stresses you out. The last couple of years have no doubt been stressful, but could that stress play a role in the development of those pesky gray hairs? Well, science says yes. But don't worry, a study by the Columbia University Irving Medical Center suggests eliminating stress where possible can reduce the development of gray hairs. Dr. Susan Albers, a psychologist with the Cleveland Clinic, recommends reducing stress by paying attention to when you're upset, even marking it down in a calendar. This allows you to visualize high stress trends. Next, consider going on vacation, which the study found to be very effective. But if that's not an option, Dr. Albers says you could participate in other activities, like taking a warm bath, doing some journaling, or even meditating.
Even giving yourself a few minutes to take a mindful moment to decompress at the end of the day, to take a few breaths, can help to lower your blood pressure and improve your health.
Now, if you're still finding it difficult to control your stress levels, it's recommended that you reach out to a healthcare professional. Now, it's important to add that those gray hairs could simply mean you're aging, which is perfectly normal. Reporting in Toledo, I'm Jaden Jefferson. Sunday, people will gather in downtown Maumee for Acoustics for Autism, an event now in its 15th year. I spoke with Scott Hayes of Acoustics for Autism for more.
It was started in the first one was at the Village Idiot, which is a bar, tavern, pizza place on Conant Street in Maumee in 2008 by our founder, Nicole Corey, who's now a judge. In 2008, she started it, had a friend that had out-of-pocket expenses for treating her son's autism spectrum disorder. They found that they tried a whole bunch of different things, and some things worked and some did not, but they tried anything they could to help their kid. And they learned that most of this was not covered by insurance. And so we've seen that with families that are trying to get help and to find treatment, that what works for one child might not work for another. And so our sole purpose and focus is to endow a scholarship fund for which we then can directly pay to providers or suppliers, if it happens to be like a weighted blanket or something that would help with ASD. We pay for that directly to those providers and suppliers. So it started in 2008. There were several bands that played and they raised $10,000 that first year. And so it was just too well received to not continue to do it.
What can people expect if they're looking to attend?
So there are several venues that will be having music inside their space. Buster Brown's, there's a music store called Small Box Music, the Village Idiot, the Elks. And then there'll be a big tent out back where we have our silent auction in one of the tents, and it's connected to the big beer garden tent where the big party is. And so on those stages, you'll hear music. In the silent auction tent, there's 84 items. There's everything from art to gift cards to all kinds of things neatly packaged together. They all have a theme about them. Each silent auction item is named after a song. So that's kind of cool. If you go to acousticsforautism.com and you click on the current event, you can go to the live auction as we speak. So we're doing it virtually for those people that don't want to come on site. They can participate. It ends at 5 o'clock on the day of the event, March 6th. So people are going to see that. They're going to see food vendors there. There's going to be sensory friendly areas. Some kids with ASD we need to be cognizant of that.
What are the details of the event for people looking to attend on Sunday?
It's downtown Maumee, Ohio. It takes up the 300 block of Conant Street, and then behind the Buster Brown's would be a good spot. There is where the 10 is. It's very easy to spot because it takes it all up. We're also closing down Conant Street this year. There'll be a stage on Conant Street, and that area will be all open. So if you have folks that don't want to be in a tent that could be crowded, they can go listen to some music out in the open. Looks like the weather's going to be great. Just a cursory check of it. But it goes from noon until 2 a.m. There are shuttles, so people don't have to worry about parking, that will pick up at Parkway Plaza. That's right off the Anthony Wayne Trail. In front of, there's a restaurant called Jed's. And so that will leave on the hour, each hour, and then it'll bring people back on the half hour. So you can take a shuttle, get back, and you don't have to worry about parking downtown.
Definitely a good cause, and it's great, of course, that people don't have to worry about parking. That's definitely a big issue. So I'm looking forward to seeing this event and seeing the turnout. Scott Hayes of Acoustics for Autism, thank you so much for your time.
Thanks, Jaden.
That's all for the news this morning. Have a great Saturday.